Here we are. Take one, scene one, the van life.
And here is our first aid kit that we need to find a place for because it's important. It needs to be where we can find it in an emergency. I'm finally caring for my little finger, actually my big finger. Next care, Band-Aid.
I wonder if I could change the setting on this. Yeah, put it on.
We've passed our annoyance point. We've had our little yell at each other because it's so cluttered and we're trying to find things. So now we're good to go, right?
Right.
We've had our tantrum.
Mm-hmm. I've got my light on here.
And the sun is shining. We managed to make it through the night.
So let's have a look at the setup. There you can see the beautiful desert outside. Ocotillo Wells.
58 degrees inside the trailer.
Trailer. We're in a trailer now?
I mean the van.
Right. So what is the setup here? Oh, you hung curtains all around. We have a...
Not really, it's a blanket. I forgot to bring this down last night.
Mm-hmm.
But we did have our handy dandy Reflectix, which kept the draft off during the night. Just put it up. Now we took it down for the sunlight.
Can stream in.
Our bathroom is behind this curtain. It's under remodeling, so we don't really want to go through that, but it's very usable. We have our front room, which will later double as our sliding glass doors. As soon as we figure out where to put everything, like maybe we should just chuck the heater. No.
So we tried the heater this morning, running off a 12-volt battery. It ran for what, a good 2-3 minutes before it blinked out?
Yeah.
And it brought us up an extra 3 degrees?
No.
From 56 to 59?
No. No, it didn't do anything.
Oh, but it felt good. You put your hands to it or something.
Yeah, for a second.
Okay, then I'm gonna have...
This is my bed that I was warm enough
Mm-hmm.
because I had this nice sleeping bag. And we didn't get that cold last night. So it wasn't bad. Except my feet were a little tight underneath
And
the
you wanna...
master's bed.
And you want to move the seat forward a little bit,
I do.
the driver's seat.
I want to try that. It's a little cluttered. It's a
Somewhat cluttered, you would say?
We still have a few
It's not
things
quite
to-
the same as being at home.
No, not quite.
It's a little different. Of course, it's more mobile.
It's very mobile. All we have to do is pull down the curtain, move the potty, and we're set to go.
So I'm going to do a little take on my bed, which is
Watch
over there. And this one is cluttered at the moment, like the rest of the van. There beyond the bed, that curtain, that's the kitchen area.
It's cluttered, but it's cozy. You gotta get the feeling of coziness.
It's the cozy cluttered thing.
And if you don't mind being on your knees for the rest of your life,
So this bed is elevated, and it makes it so that this bed is underneath, and that's how we're able to fit 2 beds into one van. And it's got that lovely lighting up on top. That was nice last night. I like that.
the bedding, the mattresses help that they fold. up. I can change my bed into a seat.
So I think we have to commend our mechanic.
Oh, Miguel, you are the champion.
Yeah, so
We appreciate you very much for saving us.
we're heading out of town on our Virgin voyage, and it started hesitating. I had changed the transmission fluid myself, so I figured that was the first thing that I'd done something wrong. But then I pulled off the freeway and put the code reader on it. It's a 2000 van, and it gave me a P0303. I called Miguel, consulted with him. He said that was a misfire on the third cylinder. And we were so close to the shop, within 10 minutes we pulled in, and after he finished with another car, he took a look at it and changed the rotor and cap, but that didn't quite do it. So then he went after the cable to that third cylinder, and now it's running perfect again.
And I was able to take a nap. After, packing for 3 days, you get tired. And I was able to just lay down on this bed, and it was so comfortable. And I just listened to them and fix everything. And I was blissed out. I could have slept right there at the mechanic's office all night. That would have been good.
At his office?
Wherever it's called, is his
Driveway?
Okay. But it was a comfortable driveway.
So I think we'll close with that. It's our first segment.